Oops. Right. I think I'm live. Okay. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to live Forex analysis for today. So we are back to our usual live daily Forex analysis or live Forex analysis. We typically do Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. UK time, as it is right now. Minus 2 minutes late, but yeah, I was just changing something earlier on in the last minute. So I hope you guys all doing good. So I see already a few people in here. So I hope you guys all doing good. So I do pre-select these 3 currency as I usually do. So in today's currency we got Usdcad, USD Japanese yen, and Euro USD. So these 3 currencies, and then on top of that, your questions and requests, any other whatever the currency pairs you want me to have a look at it on top of that. So typically works out about 8 to 10 currency pairs, depending how active we are today. So today we are on Wednesday. So Wednesday generally mixed. We had the busy days on Wednesday, and we had pretty quiet days on Wednesday. So it depends on depending how active the chart's gonna be. So I'm gonna start with the analyze with the Usdcad, and then follow with this currency, and I'll come back to the chat box and address any questions or any currency requests, so to speak. So I do have my lovely assistant here. She's going to be helping me out, Emily. So she's going to be helping me out in case if we are flooded with too many messages, and because I do analyze it, sometimes I do miss out things. So she's here to make sure I got your messages. All of them I got it right. So she's keeping everything organized. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into Usdcad and start analyzing on the trading view. Okay, I'll jump into the trading view. This cameras. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, I do the top-down approach, starting from the higher time frames and drilling down to shorter time frames, and then if I see any potential opportunities, I will be mentioning on the live stream, such as all the levels I'm going to be mentioning in the live stream, the entry, stop losses, and as well as targets, and I will be writing it in the chat box. So it will be coming in the chat box, and not to worry if you're gonna if you miss or if you did not hear me which level. So I'm going to be writing it down after I've done my analysis, so not to worry about that. Okay. If you've been following me quite some time, I'm still looking for the swing trade potential on this currency pair. Depends if depends if it's going to give us the opportunity. I do want to see a pull back up, so around this level, but for now the price is not really doing that. There's a lot of down pressure on this one, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Now we're gonna look at the if there's any day trade opportunities on the Usdcad. The way it's looking like on the daily time frame, it doesn't particularly looks that it has as many day trade opportunities, but 4-hour time frames, yeah, it does not. I think yesterday I called the trade. Yeah, yesterday I called the trade on this one, but we can see that the price did not quite retrace. Yeah, I called the targets down at this level, so it got quite there. But I was hoping for the retracement where we are looking. I think it's down that way, but the price did not quite retrace, so it just went all the way up to this target. For potential target, but we did miss out on that trade because the price did not do any retracement. As of now, it doesn't look particularly that I want to trade this pair unless the price does. Oh crap! I did. Yeah, I did not have time to have a look at the currency pairs. Actually, I did just look at it. I missed out on the opportunity. The classic setup from here. Yeah, but we started already, so it's fine. As of for now, It was 1 o'clock. I was sleeping. Okay. Yeah, as of for now, it's very undecided, so I would not really trade on this one. It's more like a waiting game to see what the price is gonna do. If the price comes up, potentially up to this level, and depending how it's gonna look like on the price action, how the price gonna come up to this level, then maybe I will trade. Or if the price continues and go down, and if it breaks this level, then I will be looking for the short. So it's either way. Obviously, we have a big trend towards downside, but on the day trades, it could be opportunities to play also for the upside. So like this one yesterday, we were looking. Unfortunately, we didn't get the trade, but it was the potential to trade. Just we did not get, the price did not retrace enough for us to get the entry. I can't remember what was the entry. I think it was somewhere down this level, but we did not get the entry. Then it went up. The target accords right at the top, but yeah, we didn't get the entry, and then there could be a potential for the play for today. But we're gonna see what the price is gonna do. We do have a news, some significant news out today. I'm gonna be addressing that a bit later. So I will be mentioning the news because we do have some news out which can affect the I think in the US dollar, if I'm not mistaken, and also there's another currency. I can't remember which one it was, but I'm gonna have a look at it. For now, it's on a waiting game. It's not really doing much yet, so it has to show where the price potentially wants to go, either down or up. So there is both sides we can play on. So, but for now, it's on a waiting game on that one. And next one would be USD Japanese yen. Oh, I was looking at the USD Japanese yen. I didn't check the Canada, but on the USD Japanese yen. Okay, my nose is not really helping me out. Looks like I have some kind of cold. So it's not really doing any good. Okay, so here's the Japanese yen. Let's go to the daily time frame and then drop down to the shorter time frame. Okay, here's the Japanese yen. We can see that the price started to go down aggressively yesterday and also the day before. We've seen these big candles in here, and then it did have quite a bit of downside. It came down all the way down to this this resistance zone. It looks like it's looking pretty strong enough to potentially even break that level. So we have that. Okay, there's another support level. Sorry, not the resistance. The support level. So it looks like it might come down to around this level and then potentially would break and make its way down to maybe down to, so we've got this support level as well as this. So this support level is stronger obviously because we have a more price action. So potentially maybe that where the price can go down there. But before that happens, we need to analyze a bit more. Let's go to the weekly time frame, see what we have on the weekly time frame. Just out of, okay. Yeah, if we look at it, like last week we had this very good bullish candle, but now we have the price already gained everything back what was gained for the last week. So it lost all of the last week's gain, and now the price is even making its way further down. So there's a good chance. Okay, we have the weekly low. A good chance the price will potentially to continue to fall, maybe go down to around down to this level. So it's plenty of support level. There it is. Okay. So yeah, it could be a potential for to make its way down to here. Okay, now let's have a look at the potential if there is any maybe day trade or semi-swing trades. I call it a day trade, but I do see sometimes if I see a semi-swing or the swing trades even, I will mention it on here. So it does not necessarily limit to be just the day trades. But if I do mention all of the potential trades I see, whether it's going to be a day trade, semi-swing or swing trades in here. So no problem. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame, see what we have. Yeah, I saw this one 2 hours. I think it was about 2 hours ago, I was hoping for this one to retrace, but it just went down. It did not have a much retracement. Now the price came down to this 4-hourly, this 4-hour support level. So it's kind of chilling in there. We might see. Hopefully, we're going to have some sort of retracement on. Some sort of reaction on this 4-hourly support level, and for the potentially, if the price comes up 107.70, that looks like a very good way to get into towards short side. Let's see, 70. Yeah, 107.70 looks like a good place. 70 or 80, but 80 looks good as well. 76. Yeah, I do like the way it looks, but it has to do quite a bit of retracement. 107.40, so 107.75. So we're roughly looking for about 35 pip retracement. I'm not sure if price will give us that kind of luxury on that one. So we're gonna see, because it does looking pretty strong towards downside, and we might not see 35 or 40 pip retracement on that one, because it does looking pretty strong. So the selling pressure might just even intensify and then continue to fall towards downside. But I'm hoping they will have. Yeah, there are these little highs we can take the trade towards sell side, but generally that little highs are not very strong. So if there's enough volume towards upside, then the price will push to the stronger resistance level, which is gonna be at 107, about 75 zone. Okay, my nose is just being such a pain. So I do apologize for my nose. Yeah, might have to catch the cold or something. Hopefully not the virus. Oh, this was right. Okay. Oops. So, okay, let me just go to the 1 hour again, and I'm going to be mentioning for 70, 25. Yeah, this one looks like more like a semi-swing, I would say. Let me see, identify if there's the target. So 80. Let's go to daily time frame. So now I'm looking for the potential for the targets. Okay, 107.20 has to be our target first. So it's around down to this level. Yes, looks like it's sort of a semi-swing to the day trade to semi-swing sort of opportunity. So 107.20 is going to be our target, and in terms of the entry, as I said, it has to retrace quite a bit up at around 107.75. So it's quite a bit of pips in there, and it might not do it, and might just continue to come down to the target level without even retracing much. So we're gonna see if the price is gonna do it or not. Okay, so 107. Let's call it on a 75. Call it 75. The stop loss gonna be 20. Yeah, we need a 95 to 25 to 30 pip stop loss. Let's have a look at the 1 hourly. Yeah, 20 to 25 pips. Okay, 20 to 25 pips, and we're looking for about 20 pips or 25 pips stop loss with around 65 pip gain. So roughly looking for about 1 to 2.5 to 3 risk reward, depending what stop loss you're gonna use it. But it does looking decent, so I would give it a shot if the if the price comes up. If the price comes up at the 107.75 zone, so that will be a potential for the entry. The only thing we have to wait. I was just looking at this one. The only thing we have to wait is again this hourly candle to close, because it's made its way quite down to this low. So if the price comes all the way back up, for instance, if the price comes up at this level in this 4 hourly, it's not going to look good, so we don't want that to happen. So that's why we have to wait this 4 hourly candle to close. Yeah, I would say this one, the chances of that happening is pretty slim. So this trade working out, I don't see that one, but it's always a probability to that happening. But as I said, I do not see that happening. Yeah, I don't see that happening. But again, it's a probability. 107.75. Okay, I'm going to write the levels of in here. Usdcad. Oh, no, CAD's Japanese. Yeah. So type would be sell. And entry 107.75. Stop loss, we're looking 20 to 25 pips. The target is at 107.20, so that's a potential for yeah, we're gonna see if it's gonna work out. As I said, I don't see I'm gonna go address the chart box. Okay, so Assad, hello Assad, morning. I just got in and I think I missed USD Canada. Yeah, you did miss the USD Canada, but it's for now is no trades on that one, so not to worry. The USD Canada is still on a developing stage, so we're gonna see how it's gonna work out. So I think asking Audi Swiss franc, please, if possible. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the Aussie Swiss franc, not to worry. So let me, Andreas, hello Andreas, and may the pips be with you all. Yeah, that's good. We need the pips. Looking forward to Euro against British pounds. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the Eurojpy. So thank you. Okay, so let's jump into the Aussie Swiss franc. Aussie Swiss franc. Usdcad. LD Swiss franc. See what we have. Daily time frame. Okay, so let's see. Let's go check out on the weekly. Okay, the overall big trend is obviously up. The price came down to this support level. Okay, I was actually hoping this one's gonna push even lower. Again, let's see potential for the daily time frame. $65. It's quite far away. Hold on. Looks like it might have a bigger retracement. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to 1 hour time frame, see what we have on that one. Okay, the price came up, tested that levels. Okay, price even took out this. Okay, price even took out this resistance level up here. It's marginally took out these highs. Oh, it has an aggressive reaction. Now it's coming back up. Okay. Okay, see what we do in this case. Maybe it wants to push higher. 66.60 maybe. 66.70. So we have a big trend which is on the upside. However, the price came to that strong resistance. Let's go back to the weekly. So the price came up pretty close to that resistance level, and obviously this is the weekly time frame, and this weekly time frame with this weekly candle is not closed yet. And this is monthly, no weekly, on a weekly time frame. Excellently. Okay, so the price came up to this. This is a resistance level, so the price came up and it has a mild reaction towards downside. It came down and tested this lows down here. So the overall, on the bigger picture, I will be looking up. However, looking at the daily time frame, this daily candle looking pretty strong towards downside. So I suspect that this one might have a bigger retracement, maybe towards a bit more down, maybe down to 65.50 zone. Could be. There's a lot of little support levels on the way, so could be. Actually, let me see on a weekly time frame. Weekly is more important. Maybe down at this one will be too far. Okay, this one is already tested. Yeah, this is one of the tricky trades. 65.50. Okay, on the daily time frame is looking good as well. Yeah, I do suspect that it's gonna have a longer retracement. So it's a lot of contradiction in here, because weekly looking nicely up, and then the price already came down and tested that one of the support level. And on a daily time frame, the candle is looking strong towards downside. And on a 4-hour time frame, we have this nice 4-hourly candle, the bearish candle, and then we put this few indecision candle, and the price is coming up. But the way it's coming up, generally, when the price comes up like this way, it's sort of, if you can see, it's like sort of curved. It's like curved. And when the price does that, that means that the price, so this is just a pullback. So it's a matter of time before the price will do that. So I'm thinking that I will be shorting this one actually, even though the big trend is up on a weekly time frame, but the price can have a bigger retracement. So that's what I'm thinking. But as of the short one, it's gonna be up to this 4-hourly high in here, this 4-hourly time frame. The reason why on the 1-hour time frame, if you go look at it, so the price already came up and tested that resistance level up to this level. The price even went further and took out these highs as well. Then it has a reaction quite sharp towards downside, and now the price is coming back up. Just a question of if the price has enough volume to push it for another 35 pips. But I'm gonna wait for that one. If the price doesn't do it, then it's fine with me. But certainly I will be waiting to. If the price comes up at 67, 60 to 70, which is at this level, then I will be shorting this one. Of course, depends how it's gonna come up. If it's gonna come up in this 4 hours and puts like this candle, then I would not do that. By the next 4-hourly candle or the one after that, if the price makes its way up to this level, then I will be taking the trade towards short. It just my nose. Yeah, this was gonna be definitely a semi-swing. Definitely a semi-swing, because we're looking for. I see the two potential targets. Okay, before we go to the targets, let's have a look at the stop loss. So if we get on to 6070, 90, no, we need. Okay, we need a 30 pips, 25 to 30 pips at the very. Okay, you can get away to 25. Okay, 25 pips at the very minimum. You can give it a 30 pips if you like. That's fine. Okay, 25 to 30, that's good. Okay. Don't worry, I'm going to write the levels down in this one, so not to worry. So the price comes up here, 70, the entry at 70. We can have the profits. So as of the first target, 66.10, that will be the first target. So you can take either half off or take the entire profit off, and the one after that will be down at 55.50 zone, 65.50 zone. Sorry, down around this level. 65.50 zone is going to be the next step. So this one has a potential 2 targets on it. Yeah, let me write this one down. It's just a matter of if it's going to work out or not, because it is quite far away. Okay, so Usdcad. Again, this is a semi-swing, not the day trade, obviously. So type will be sell. Entry is gonna be at 66.70. Stop loss 25 to 30 pips. Oops. 25 to 30 pips. Target. Okay, first target. So first target is for 66.10, I believe. No, 66.10. I think 66.10. Yeah, about 66.10. And for the second target's gonna be at 65.50. It's up to you how you're gonna decide to manage this trade. You can take the half position off on the first one and then run the remaining position on the second one, or you can just take everything on the first target. But obviously, when the price comes down, if the price comes down on the first target, there is a chance, if you're gonna stay in the trade, there's a chance that the price is not gonna get to the second target. So that's the decision you have to make. So there's gonna be always a probability that the price is gonna get to only this certain point, and then it might not get to the for instance on the second target. So the longer you stay the trade, the more chances that that trade might not work out, but the reward is bigger. Okay, so second target. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the chart. Some morning. With that one. Agnes, hello Agnes, glad to be here. Is the 25-30 pips for the stop loss? Which one? Oh, the Swiss franc. 25 is a minimum stop loss, but you can give it a bit more. So as of the target, the first target is gonna be on, if you give it a 30 pips, then you're looking for the risk reward 1 to 2, so it's still good, but you need a minimum 25 pips. So if you wanna excuse my nose again. So yeah, if you want to give it a 25 pips, that is totally fine. But you can, depends on your personality, your preference as well. So if you want to give it a bit extra, then you can. But 30 pips would be the maximum. The maximum I would go on that one because of the risk reward. I like to keep it no less than 1 to 2, or even higher. 1 to 3 is even best. But 25 is good, as well as 35. So it's up to you. Thomas saying hello Thomas. So yeah, I hope that one makes sense. Oh yeah, Euro against British pounds. I think Andreas was asking. Yeah, Euro against GBP. Agnes, I think you are new, if I'm not mistaken. I have not seen it before. So Euro GBP. Let's go to Eurojbp. Let's go to Eurojbp. Okay, Euro against British pounds. Okay, by the look of the daily time frame, it's not really doing. Yeah, it's not doing particularly good. Okay, let's go to 4 hourly, see what we have. Okay, no range. Okay, 4 hourly isn't looking good. Let's go to 1 hourly. Yeah, Eurojbp. It's this one I will not trade. I will not trade yet. It does not particularly looking that I do want to trade this one. The volatility is not that good, and the way the candles are looking is yeah, this is not tradable at the moment. So this is sit and wait. Yeah, it's sitting on this sort of range balance on this area, so just going up and down, and now it came down to this this sort of support level, and it's not really showing where it wants to go really. So until the price puts a better candle, the structure of the candles, or breaks either down at this support level or maybe up to this level, then it's pretty much yeah, for now it's not tradable. Eurojbp is on the sit and wait, so sitting on your hands and wait on that one. Euro NZD. Okay, so Thomas is asking Euro against New Zealand dollar, any opportunity for the day trade? Okay, Euro NZD, let's have a look at it, see what we got on Euro NZD. Okay, let's go to the daily first. Okay, trend is down. Okay, price can support, push the price up. Now it's coming back down. Okay, let's go to 4 hour time frame. Okay, 4 hour looking good. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. Oh crap. Yeah, that was my nose. Okay, so the 4. Yeah, that was the opportunity. We missed it already, but it's fine. Let's have a look. Down to 70. That's too far. 73.12, 15. Okay, so I do need to. Probably going to combine that one together. 73.80, that's too far. Yeah, I'm looking at this one in terms of the day trade. There is, but it's not a very good. It's not a very good setup, I would say, in terms. So we missed it on the last hour. I did not look at the Euro NZD. So when the price pushed up to these highs, there was a potential to get into this trade. However, now the price pushed down, and for now it doesn't looking particularly good. Obviously, we still have 25 minutes before this 1 hour candle is closed, but the potential target is down at around 73.15, so this is a 4 hourly support level, and yes, a decent support level on the 4 hour time frames. So maybe, because I don't see any potential for the range is not wide enough to take the trade on the retracement. So that's the problem with this one, because with this 73.15, it's only about 25 pips or 20 pips away. So yeah, it doesn't looking. And this one is too far. Okay. Let me see. I do like the structure of the candles, but it just the range is not favorable. Let me see in half an hour. See what we have. Yeah. Yeah, for now I would not say I see any opportunities to trade this one because the price already came up and tested this resistance level. So we can see this on the last hour. The price came up and tested it, and now it's sort of coming down. And yeah, it's already did the move. So yeah, we can't really do anything about it right now. And yeah, the target is down at this level, which is it's not enough range to take the trade, so it does not give enough opportunity for the price to do the moves if it's gonna even continue to fall. So this is I would say maybe in the next couple of hours, if the price does some moves, and I don't know, maybe if it comes up to this level, but depends how the candle is going to look like again. So this is I would leave it for now. So yeah, I would leave it for now. I don't see much of the opportunities on this one. So maybe there's going to be more opportunities for the next couple of hours, but for now it's not. I don't see any. USD. So that's mine, right? Yeah. Yeah, so let's see what's going to happen in the next couple of hours. Maybe we're going to see some opportunities. Let's go to Euro USD. Let's go to the daily time frames. I think we got similar-ish picture. So daily time frame, the price is, yeah, price is not really doing much on the daily time frame. Let's go to 4 hour time frame. Oh no, let's have a look at the weekly time frame. Okay, the price is still on that resistance level. Looks like the price is trying to break this this strong resistance level. The price already attempted last week, and it came up for this week. It's just the question of if the price will manage to break this level. We will not know until the following week, obviously. Let's have a look at 4 hour time frames. Okay, on the 4 hour time frames, we don't have any potential for the, in terms of the trading, day trading. It doesn't look in again. But just by looking at this these candles in here, it does not look in that I want to trade this one. So it has to do quite a bit of work before this one gets me interested. For now, it's again sitting and waiting what the price gonna do. So sit and wait. So far I mentioned 2 currency pairs, potential entries. So Aussie Swiss franc and US dollar Japanese yen. Again, this is a bit if it's gonna work out or not, is chances are lower because obviously we have a trend, pretty strong trend, and the I think 35 to 40 pips retracement. It might be too steep for that, but I can't allow to get in early because of the where the stop loss we're going to place, and the target is going to be the risk reward is not going to work out, so it's not good. Okay, back to the chart. Agnes says thank you, I understand it. Okay, that's great, Agnes. Okay, George, thank you. Andreas said, and Thomas said thank you. Okay, good. What we have? Oh, news. Let's go to the news because we do have some. Not Facebook. Where's news? Okay, Forex. Forex Factory. Okay, loading. Let's see what we have. Oh, God. My nose is killing me. Says side can be reached. How come? Okay, it's not pre-rolling. Okay, so we do have on Wednesday. Let's go on Wednesday. Okay, we do have some news out. So 1:30. So this is all the UK time. We have a CPI on the USD side and the core CPI. Generally, this one is not a big mover, so it creates some volatility, but nothing major. However, we do have a FOM, so a Federal Open Committee on. So economic projections. So this is only at 7 p.m. so it's quite late. So there's gonna be maybe some opportunities before that, but this one is most likely to create some volatility. Oh yeah, also we have the federal funds rate. So that's gonna most likely affect the US dollar, and also we have the press conference statements. So we're gonna see what they're gonna say. Depends. So this is the biggest the key news for today. So you might want to be out before this time. But it's on 7 p.m. UK time, so it's still plenty of time to trade before that. But certainly, if you're on a day trade, then you might want to be out before that news is released. So make sure that you're aware of that. So again, yeah, 1:30 CPI unlikely is going to create something, but this is going to be the key news. Also, when we have FOM's news at the later date, sometimes the currency pairs, they chop around and not really doing much until that news is out. So this one might happen, so just be aware of it. That's why I said I don't think the 35 to 40 pip retracement is quite steep for the Usdcad and Aussie Swiss, no, not Usdcad, Aussie Swiss franc, and yeah, USD Japanese yen. So it's quite steep. So we're gonna see it might change, obviously, but yeah, this is for the news side of the key news, 7 p.m. UK time. Andreas is asking, how about Euro Japanese yen? Any change for day trade draws? Euro Japanese yen. Let's go Euro GBP. Let's go Euro GBP. No, Japanese yen, not British pounds. JPY. Euro Japanese yen. Okay, so we are at the Euro Japanese yen. Yeah, it's having a decent. Looks like having a decent pullback. Let's go to weekly. Okay, I'll say this one is enough for a. So that was certainly again for the swing potential. Yes, too many swing potentials. They're looking pretty similar. I didn't mention it yesterday. I'm mentioning. I know I'm repeating like a parrot now, but yeah, it's low first swing potential. Do you excuse my nose again? We started this morning with the runny nose. I don't know. Did I catch something or something? I don't know what happens, but yeah, it's pretty annoying. So yeah, again, it does look pretty similar to a lot of other currency pairs in terms of the swing potential. The British pound, Japanese yen looking pretty similar, and some other currency pairs as well. So I would say this one already came down pretty low. I wouldn't want to see this one go even lower. So we got this support level down there. Maybe we'll get down that way. And okay, let's concentrate on day trade for now. Let's concentrate on the day trade. Let's see where the price might be heading. So it came down this spike. Again, it spiked down already, tested the support level. It looks like it's coming down for another try. Probably gonna break that. Let's go to 4 hour time frame. Okay, 4 hour time frame looking a bit different. So we can see on that the daily time frame that spike, or we've seen that spike. So that was this one, and then now the price is doing what is called a double bottom in here. So it's probably gonna get down to this excuse my drawing, this support level. Let's see, what is it? 121.55. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. Oh crap, we just missed that one as well. Okay, this one is no good. 55. Yeah, I would say on this one we the price did have this slight spike up, so that was actually the potential to get onto this trade towards sell. But okay, that one is already gone. Never mind. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. On this one, I would say again the weights in terms of the day trades is sort of waiting again. We're gonna see when the price comes down to this 55 level down here, if the price decides to do that. So this support level, if the price gonna start breaking that level, then I would definitely be looking to short it. But for now, let's wait and see what the price is gonna do on this occasion, because it can, on the weekly time frame, it tested that support level. On the daily time frame, however, this spike tested that support level on the daily time frame. We've seen this pullback, so reaction on the support level, and now looking like the price is coming down. So if the price manages to break this level, then there's a high chance that the price will continue down. Yeah, there's a good chance that the price will do that, but we still want to. I still want to have the bit more confirmation before I jump into the trade towards the downside. So this is on a waiting game again. So we're gonna see if the price decides to break this level, then it's good. If not, and the price wants to show us that it maybe want to go up, then I do want to see the break of this highs. This is on a 4 hour time frame. So let's see what the price is going to decide. But as of the trading this one yet, no, I would wait. Yeah, see what it's going to do. Maybe it's going to come up again. Yeah, again for the waiting. Do we have anything? Okay. Yeah, maybe after the 7 p.m. after that the forms Federal Open Market Committee news is out, then maybe after that the price is going to start moving. I know this is Euro and Japanese yen. It does not really have a huge impact, but it still can have an indirect impact on the Euro. So we're gonna see. So far that's my view on that one. We're gonna see how it's gonna perform. So a lot of sit and wait trades. Oh yeah, the Discord channel update for the Discord channel. It will be I will be releasing it on Saturday. So the Discord channel, so we can. We will be, when I got that one up and running, I will be posting it on the, I think you need the link, so I'm going to post that link so you can just join the chat, so we can have also the interaction in there, so you can post whatever the questions you got. I will be addressing them on the Discord channel, so it will be easier to for the communication. There's going to be a lot more people, so we can interact as well with each other. So interactive. So it will be coming on Saturday, so I will be releasing that link on Saturday, so we can join, and it's free as well. So yeah, so you can join that. The Discord channel coming up. I know a lot of people was asking me about the Discord channel, and yeah, so it's finally coming out this Saturday. So this Saturday will be out, so that's good. And yeah, if you guys please make sure to smash that like. I upload everything for free. I share everything for free, all the analyses and all the material, so everything is for free. Just one thing I would ask is smash the like of this video. So that means a lot to me, and it helps my channel immensely to grow. So yeah, everything is free, but there's one thing I would ask is to smash the like on this video. So in terms of the YouTube, they do look for the analytical side of the like, comment, and all of that. Yeah, so news, I covered it. It's all done. We do have around 40 minutes, so if you got anything else in mind, shoot them in the chat box. So I'm gonna be still here. We've still got about 40 minutes to before this live stream. Oh yeah, so these live streams are lasting, if you're new, then it's 1.5 hours on Monday to Friday, 8 AM UK time. We have 1.5 hours, unless there is no activity in the chat box. And once I have done my analysis, then I will be I will sign out if there's no activity. So Andres says, thanks again, George. Please stay safe and healthy. Yeah, thank you, Andres. I will do my best to do that. Yeah, I'll do my best to do that. Yeah, I don't know, it's this flu or whatever that is. It just started this morning. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully nothing serious. Yeah, so Discord, we got the Discords coming out soon. That's good. Okay, so far I covered quite a few currencies. That's good. So far we have USD Japanese yen and Aussie Swiss franc. So these two. So USD is on a USD pair, so you might mess around and until that the Federal Open Market Committee news is out at 7 PM, and we have there's a conference as well at 7:30. So until that news is out, the price might mess around. So maybe not do much. Obviously, Aussie Swiss franc. Unlikely it's going to have a direct. It won't have a direct, but it might have an indirect sort of impact, the mild reaction on that news. But it's. I don't think it's going to be much of a big mover in terms of the Aussie Swiss franc. So we're gonna see. Oh yeah, I set up the donation one, so if you were to support the channel, you can donate if you like. So it's not mandatory to set donations. So I did set up the donation through PayPal. So if you want to support the channel as well, you can do that way too. It's up to you. So I don't charge anything on my what about everything I uploaded here is for free. So you can do that as well, and likes, definitely likes. So yeah, Emily put the link on here, another way to supporting our channel. Yeah, so she put the link. So if you want to support it, you can as well. All right. Was I mentioning anything else? I think it was Discord only. Yeah. Let's go have a look at the Aussie Swiss franc. Ooh, well, yeah. It looks like we're gonna leave this huge spike on the Aussie Swiss franc. So, yeah, I don't think. What was the levels of the Aussie Swiss franc? Yeah, 66.70, right? Yeah, unlikely it's gonna get to the 66.70 zone. At least for now, it doesn't really look like that it wants to go to that 66.70 area. So we are. Looks like it's gonna close in about 5 minutes. This one, okay, 4 minutes. This 1 hourly candle, and looks like it's leaving a big, huge spike in here. So yeah, I doubt it's gonna get to that 70 zone. It's quite high. It's around this level. But you never know. The price likes to be mysterious, so you never know. So this is up to this level. So we are targeting this 4 hourly high for the sell. Yeah, so that's gonna be our potential for the entry. The reason why this is not this high, because this is already further up. So this is 86, so it's 15 pips up, and that would be, I would say that would be a bit too much. If the price makes its way all the way up to this level, then probably going to continue up, and then we're going to call it that my analysis was wrong. But I think that this one will be a good area to take the entry. The only exception will be if the price comes, okay, if the price comes up like this. But again, unlikely it's going to happen. It's going to do it in the next hour. So this for-all candle is going to close in the next hour. So this is on the New York session, and the time is on the UK session. So this candle is going to close in the next hour. So end of next hour, or for-all candle. So yeah, unlikely. There might be some more opportunities if the price starting to roll over. There might be more opportunities for that one, but for now it's it's not looking as particularly favorable. Okay, so guys, we got half an hour. If you got any questions, just ask them in the chat box. Yeah, not to worry. So we got again half an hour, so it's plenty of time to probably do one or two currency analyses, or if you got any other questions, you can shoot them in the chat box. So don't be shy if you're new to this channel and you may be hesitant to write or something. So not to worry, we are here to help, not to judge anyone or anything like that. So we are always helpful as much as possible. So yeah, so give it some time, see what's going on. Yeah, my assistant and she's on that side on the left, so you don't see, she's working behind the scenes. She's always working behind the scenes, and yeah, she's helped me out a lot with this channel. So I do big thank you for her. Also, there is a special day tomorrow. So it's her birthday tomorrow. So this is my opportunity to say thank you. So that will be her birthday. The Emily, the Forex Gym assistant. So it's her birthday tomorrow. So we're gonna be doing a nice whatever she wants to do. So yeah. Also, if you want to support her, you can also donate money if you like. Obviously not mandatory, but it's up to you. So it's a birthday, sort of a birthday present, sort of thing. So it's only once a year that happens. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the live Forex analysis tomorrow as well. I was actually planning to cancel it tomorrow because it's her birthday, but she said no. We still let's do it, but I was thinking to actually cancel it and not to do it because it's her birthday, so it's a special day. But she said no, let's still do it. Still do the live Forex, the live analysis, and then we can do whatever we can do after that. So thanks to her, I'm gonna be here tomorrow as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's her. Right. Looks like chat gone quiet for some reason. There's not quite a few people watching, but no one's writing anything yet, apart from the people already mentioned it in here. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes. So if there's no activity on the chat box, then I will be signing. So we're gonna be signing out if there's no activity on the chat. Yeah. So, but we still do have a half an hour in the schedule. So if only if there's no activity, then we're gonna be signing out. Should I pick one of the currencies? Which one should we have? The analyze a lot of them. So, yeah, there's quite a few currencies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 currencies, guys. Go by USD. Should we have a British pounds USD? Let's have a look at the GBP USD, the cable GBP USD. See what we are probably. I didn't see anything. Let's go to daily. Yeah, GBP USD is testing its resistance level again. Yeah, looks like it's going to sort of weaken in a way, but it's still. It looks like it's starting to maybe turn, but it's. Yeah, we can't just base on it if it's. I know the price is looking like they might turn it around, but I do not base my analysis purely on that one because it's come to the strong resistance level. So it has to do quite a lot before I decide to take the trade. Okay, so the price yesterday came down and tested this support level. Yeah, the price tested support level. We can see this spike here. We can see it. Yeah. So this spike here, it came down to this support level, and then it went all the way pretty high. Pretty high on that one. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. See what we got on the GBP, the cable. Yeah, it looks like it's pushing. It still manages to push higher. So in terms of that, I will be more likely. So where the price is heading. Let's go to weekly. Briefly have a look at the weekly time frames. Last week is good. Yeah, in terms of the pullback, it did not really have much of a pullback, so that puts me a bit of a suspicious side. Obviously, the dollar is still weak, so that is the drive as well for the pound. For the USD is not looking particularly good yet. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's go to 1-hour time frame. Okay. Yeah, for now it's looking like maybe we'll turn around, but it's still a long way before we're gonna decide that okay, the price maybe is turning, because for now the momentum is pretty strong towards upside, and 27.20. Okay. Okay, I actually see the potential. It has to do quite a bit of work before I decide to trade, but there could be a day trade potential if the price has to push. Down, maybe something like this one, and then on a smaller tracer we can take the trade down around this down to this level. But I'm gonna see if it's gonna work out or not. But for now, it's not tradable unless in the next couple of hours, see what's gonna do. Might be some opportunity to trade, and also the news. Keep in mind the news. We got 130. Again, I don't think it's going to create too much volatility, and then the key news at 7:30 p.m. UK time. So we're going to see if it's going to be some major changes in the US dollar side. But for now, we can, if this is going to represent some opportunity in the next couple of hours, then I will trade this one, and if it does not get to the target, and there's going to be news coming too soon. Let's say if by the 6:30 p.m. the price did not get to the target, then the simple choice is to close the trades. So as simple as that. Even if it's sitting in the negative, then it's better to take a small loss rather than suffer a big slippage and take a big loss. Yeah, so I don't see any more interactions in the chat box. The chat gone quiet. So we're gonna be signing out for today. So about 25 minutes early, because no one is interacting. And so I analyzed quite a few currencies already. So about 7 currencies now. I know the So only 2 trading opportunities in terms of the levels, but there are times when it comes that you have to sit on your hands and not to do anything, because sitting in not trading is also a strategy, call it that way, because it's better to not to take the trade rather than take the trade and which you know you should have not taken. So it's better to not take the trade when you don't see the opportunities. So yeah, if you guys please smash that like on this video. Everything is for free, but there's one thing I would ask, and if you want to donate, it's up to you as well. So link is in the description, and if you want to do that and support the channel, you can. And yeah, so we're gonna be back tomorrow 8 AM UK time. So we're gonna be here tomorrow for another 1.5 hours for the daily forex analysis. And yeah, so trade safe. And yeah, please keep in mind, guys, that the key news is out today, even though if it's late. Make sure that you don't just don't take the trade just prior before that news is out, because it can. There's the high chance that it will create volatility on that one. So make sure that you know that the news is out before getting into the trade. And always use stop loss. That's one more thing as well. Okay, guys, have a great day, and we're gonna see you tomorrow 8 AM UK time for another live forex analysis. Have a great day, and yeah, we're gonna see you tomorrow. Bye bye.